Hello, my lovely Capricorns, and a very warm welcome to your May 2021 horoscope forecast. Big month. We've got eclipses starting this month and into next month. We've got Jupiter, planet of benevolence, good fortune, abundance, changing sign. And at the end of the month, we've got Mercury going retrograde. So what does all this mean for you, lovely Capricorns? Well, on the 4th of the month, we've got Mercury going into your 6th house. And on the 9th of the month, Venus will be there. And on the 20th of the month, we've also got the Sun in this 6th house. So there's a big focus for you this month on the 6th house. The 6th house rules work, health, and service to others. So for some of you, you might be changing your work direction. You might be receiving some news of a promotion, or you might be deciding, hey, I want to be self-employed. I'm going to do my own thing. But there could be some changes in this area. It's also a wonderful time for putting energy, thought, and ideas into your physical well-being. How can you have more energy? Are you listening to your physical body? What's your diet like? Your diet, not only the physical food, which of course is important, but what about your emotional diet? What about your mental diet? What about your spiritual diet? All these things are important to weigh up at this time and to look at any changes that you might want to introduce. It's important as well to listen to what your body is telling you. If it needs to rest, are you resting? Or are you pushing through, lovely Capricorns, because you feel you've got to keep being useful? Are you taking time out to have a little bit of fun? Or is your focus just more work-oriented? Are you taking time just to be and not to have to do all the time? Because you are rather doers. Now, on the 11th of the month, we've got a new moon in your 5th house. This is a wonderful time for starting a new business, a wonderful time for starting a new creative endeavor or continuing with something creatively. But it's sparking your creative juices. It's saying, come on, Capricorns, what gives you pleasure? What puts a smile on your face? Would you like to sing? Would you like to play a musical instrument? Would you like to paint? Would you like to draw? Would you like to write? To create a beautiful garden? To cook? To do flower arranging? What is it that you do that's just creative? And maybe you don't know what it is, but try something. That's what this new moon is encouraging you to do. On the 14th of the month, we've got Jupiter changing sign. It's going into your 3rd house, where it will be until the 29th of July, and Jupiter in the 3rd joining Neptune. So this is very much a wonderful time for studying, for learning, for sharing information, for communications of all kinds, for extending your networks. You might find yourself doing a workshop, studying something new. You might be teaching others, training, coaching others, but it's time to expand your mind, to expand your awareness. So if something takes you by left field, you didn't think you would even be interested in that, but hey, wow, that could be interesting. So allow yourself to get inspired by something you don't expect. And with Neptune there, trust your intuition, trust where you're being guided, where you're being led. And if you enjoy it, chances are you're going to like learning about it. And on the 26th of the month, we've got a lunar eclipse happening in your 12th house, lovely Capricorn. So a lunar in the 12th suggests that it's important for you to have some quiet time, to make sure there is a balance between going out there, and going out may just involve online presence, but also being quiet, being peaceful, meditating, doing yoga, whatever it is that takes you into the zone that is beyond time and space. Eclipses last for about 6 months. up to 6 months afterwards. So it's a wonderful time for doing anything, any deep research into something that interests you. It's a great time for astrology, tarot, numerology, channeling, crystals, space clearing, you name it. All these things are under wonderful aspects for you. And something from your past may need healing. So be ready for that and say, hey, how wonderful if something is coming up emotionally. Let me face it, let me feel it, and let me free it from my being so that I can be lighter and express more of the light inside of me. And finally, on the 30th of the month, Mercury going retrograde. So you may be doing some thinking about, how can I contribute? What's my place? What do I do? And you may just want to volunteer your services or your help in some way. And through doing that, you will find a new direction. So I'm going to share my screen and give you the important dates for this month so that you have them. You can know the trigger dates. And I will hopefully be doing some live streams during the month on these transitional days as to how you can use these energies more profitably, more productively. And if you haven't already done it, you might want to click on the bell icon at the right top side of my YouTube channel so that you will be notified in advance of when I'm going live. So I wish you a wonderful month, and I thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, and subbing. Bye for now.